Well, hello and welcome to the Purpose Closure YouTube channel. And this is my first day, so I'm very excited about it. And I just felt really on YouTube where it can reach many, many other people besides just your platform on Facebook or YouTube. And my name is Cassandra Brand, aka MsAlexis. I am an author, a published authoress that of The Purpose of Closure. I'm on my third volume, The Purpose of My Closure, and also on my website, which is www.thepurposeofclosure.com. And I have a lot in common on what's really trendy, which I won't say trending because trending sometimes it just it comes and it goes away. But this has already been here and it will never go away until we share information in depth and not use it to gain personal gain, but to try to help others. And when you do the right thing will come to you. I would love to see. This is my first chat. This is my first time, and it's new to me, but it's okay. So I'm going to wait and see if I can get a couple of people to come in, and they might be looking. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. But I will also continue because this is definitely something that will last forever. It's in cyberspace. You can't take away unless you delete it, and I have no intention on deleting this. My topic today, okay, is regarding to R.Kelly. Now, in my book, which I published like back in 2010, before this really just exploded, and I've been listening to some great bloggers, some great interviewers. I mean, a lot of people have some very good information, good leads, and I'm not defending R. Kelly. I'm not defending, quote unquote, the victims. I'm not defending the parents, but introduction from my books first. So then you can pretty much have an idea where I'm coming from. Now, in my book, I write a special dedication, and this was 9 years ago. Okay. The special dedication is that this book is not just for Christians. This book is not just for the Christians. It's for the young ladies that are lying on their backs right now. This book is for the wannabe pimps who think they have it going on. This book is for the dope pushers who have poisoned our communities. This book is for the ministers who have seduced our purity. This book is for the corporate men or women who think no one knows or understands their secret fetish. This book is for the perverts living next door. This book is for the tricks, johns, and sugar daddies, the females and males who have identity, gender issues. This book is for the freaks to become freaked and freaked to be freaks. If you weren't, you wouldn't have read this far. This book is for the rich and the poor, the saved, unsaved, and backsliders. This book is for the users, accusers, mentally, emotional, and physical abusers. However you choose to classify yourself, you will find yourself in this book, and everyone who was lost can be found. This book is to bring a new life to a diverse people. That's the introduction in my book, and I use it on all of them. I'm on my third volume. But as I read that, it doesn't categorize anyone. As I said, this is not just for Christians, but even the young ladies that's laying on their back, even though they feel as though they're not prostituting themselves or in love with someone. The thing with R. Kelly is that he It's spiritually bound. It's a lifestyle. How do I know about it? Been there, done that, and got a t-shirt. My name is Cassandra Brand, aka MsAlexis. I talk about this in my book as being a dominatrix. R.Kelly is what you call a master. Okay? It's a lifestyle. And the reason why he's gotten away with it for so long is because there's no laws against it. Because we as people have been enslaved. And now it doesn't matter what gender or nationality you are. You can enslave each other, one another. And you know why it's so easy to get off with it? Because it's not just R. Kelly that's doing this and have this lifestyle. You have politicians. Yes. You have ministers. You have people with gender issues that I mentioned in the introduction of my book. Yes. That's a lifestyle. Do I agree with it? No, I don't. That's why I had to stop. Because if you cross that line, it'll take you over. And it's not something that people just start, like today or when they get money. It's something usually that resonate from childhood, how they were treated, how their experience was with family members, neighbors, and relationships that they have developed, from even childhood. And it just, something will come along and trigger, or something will come along and make you feel like empowered, and it just grows and it gets bigger. The domination lifestyle is very manipulative. That's why uh, you really don't go to jail for it, because you don't have sexual contact, but you have the mental control. You have the mental control. And then, after you've gained the control over the mind, then you control the body. A lot of people don't understand it. They're missing it, and they're throwing everybody underneath the bus. But you have to study the behavior. You have to get to a point, not that you're consumed with it, but if you can take the time and energy and consume yourself with what R. Kelly is doing, what he's not doing, and really get to the root of it, where not only just crucify R. Kelly, but if you really want to help the young ladies, if you really want to help the parents, okay, try to get understanding of the lifestyle. That's why you really think there's nothing wrong with it. Now, I'm not saying it's right, but I do understand it. Why? Because I've been there and I've done that. And that's why it is about the money in the beginning. That's what lures you in. It's about the glamour, the fame, and the fortune. And that's what lures you in. And once you cross that boundary, it can and it will consume you. And I'm speaking to the ones that really understand, and I'm speaking to the ones that don't understand. And make yourself aware, because even in everyday, quote unquote, normal relationships that we have that is abusive, that is one of the root of it, domination and control. I've been in a relationship like that myself. I write about it in my books. I've been the victim and I've been the accuser. And that's if you study the lifestyle and the personality of a person that dominates, you will see that they can be submissive and they can be the one that is dominant. That's why we have to watch about role play. I also put that on my Facebook page. I will start doing the blog talks and start being a little bit more ugly, because I have totally been afraid. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I have been afraid because I was afraid of what people think. But no longer. There's so much information that I hold inside that I have to share. I have to speak out. Kudos to a lot of the bloggers who do their research and get inside information. I'm not even within that circle, but I can give you more information about it and not even physically being there because I understand. And until you've been in that situation, you can only judge. But once you understand, you can help other people. I have compassion for the young ladies because when I was 15 years old, I was with a man 26 years older than me. I'm 54 years today. Well, I'll be 54 in August. But I've been in a relationship with an older man when I was 15. And it can consume you. It can influence you. But you really think you can fly. And when you're being kept. And I didn't understand until I got a little bit older and I began to start writing the purpose of my closure. And the purpose of my closure was so that I can get closure. Just like these parents need closure, just like these young ladies that were held captive, they need closure. And even the ones that are still in the situation, they're going to need closure. But R.Kelly going to need closure too on how it began. And that's the first volume of my books, The Purpose of My Closure and How It Began. I had to write how it began. I had to get closure and go back and figure out how it began for me. But when you're in a celebrity status, you don't want to deal with that part. You just want to pick up from where you felt like you started. But it's deeper than that. It comes from childhood, abandonment, neglect, growing up in an atmosphere where everything is like swept underneath the rug or the carpet. Shh, don't say anything. Don't do that to your children. Don't even do it in your relationship. You have to be honest with yourself first and then with others. We got to break these chains. We cannot continue to go on with life like this because it's just going to continue to be a repetitious cycle. From our children, then our children's, and our children's. Stop it now. Nip it in the bud. Move forward. Now, this right here is just a little introductory about the books, about my books that I write. And it takes a lot of me for me to even get on here and talk about myself. Now, I can get on here easy and talk about everybody else. But to get on here and talk about myself, that takes a lot. And that's the beginning of closure to enter into my divine purpose. And I know that I am to sacrifice myself in order to help others. I would like for you to just, to subscribe and stay tuned on other live videos or my upload, blog talks. My website is www.thepurposeofclosure.com. I just really wanted to test this out, but this is not the end of it. This is just the beginning, okay? And I'm looking forward to share more personal testimonies, episodes, and stories with you. And if you have any questions in regards to what I mentioned briefly, as far as the introduction in my book, or as far as the small statement that I made towards R.Kelly, because I don't really want to just capitalize off of him, but I have to speak on it because of the common denominator as far as the lifestyle is concerned. So if you have any questions, feel free. First, subscribe. You can email me. You can contact me through my website. I am an open book. I have nothing to hide. I'm not perfect. I'm still in progress. But I also know the purpose of my closure. So check me out. Stay tuned. And no goodbyes. I'll see you later.